Oh, hey, Marcel.
What's up, bud?
Let's have some beer.
Let's do it.
What be going down, people of the world? Thank you so much for joining me for yet another Daily Drink vlog. My name is Redbeard, this is Marcel, and for the beer of the today... we have got a big bottle of L'Impératrice by Trou du Diable. Oh yes, this beer was brought over by the gentleman to my left, and this is an Imperial barrel-aged Russian stout coming in at 10% alcohol. A little bit on the scared side.
It's been aged a little bit, so it might be a little more.
Let's crack her open. This is the top, the cap on this bottle's like bigger than normal. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Oh, the way that popped.
Look at the
this
cap.
smoke. Whoa. The cap is almost like a cork. Interesting. Pick it up. Let's see what we've got. I'm assuming we're going to have some blackness. Finally picked up a couple of matching small glasses that can be used for occasions such as this. Getting all fancy and shit. This looks pretty nice. I can't deny that. It has a very, very nice look to it, which will be captured in a picture. Yeah, very, very dark, but not as dark as I thought it would be. A little bit of light is actually coming through around the edges. Like incredibly deep, deep, deep dark red beer. There's a bit of a... It smells nice, but there is a bit of that kind of bourbony, winey aroma to it, which kind of makes me apprehensive a little bit. Let's give her a shot.
Oh, yeah.
That's not that bad. It's... There's a weirdness to it. Like
Yeah, but it's like,
the finish is really different. I don't think I've ever had a beer that finished like that. It's like, I can't describe the way that...
it mellows at the end. That's what...
It's weird.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Cheers, everybody. And cheers over here. Thanks a lot, man.
That's freaking delicious.
It's pretty smooth, actually. The way that weirdness at the end, though, I can't describe it.
I think it's the bourbon finish.
Maybe.
But it's... so, where I got this was at Brouhaha in Hull.
Which is Ottawa area.
Yeah, which is the Ottawa area. And the gentleman there suggested this. He had some the night before. And he said he compared it to the Kentucky Bastard, but said they don't try to overdo it. They're not trying to kill you. It's an Imperial. It's got the bourbon, but it's got all the flavors. But it's not 27 million %. I mean, it was just as expensive, but it's done properly. As I've said a million times before, the craft beer scene in Quebec is done proper.
This Imperial Stout, aged in American bourbon barrels, features notes of roasted malt with undertones of coffee, dark chocolate, and vanilla-flavored caramel. Its velvety and smooth palate is supported by a sharp alcohol flavor, which gives it the charm of a fine liqueur. I'm really not getting a whole lot of the alcohol in the flavor, which is impressive. The ingredients are water, malted barley, organic sugar, hops, and yeast. And there's no date, it just has a lot number on it, but like this is a beer that's kind of meant to be aged. So I'm assuming the 2016.
Yeah.
So you kind of know when it was made. And yeah, that corky cap thing there made me think that. And this here, according to Marcel, basically means that like monarchs and regents and emperors and czars and all that, they all come to the Empress for her rich nectar, basically. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Close enough.
Yeah. I remembered, kinda. The more I get into it, the more it is growing on me. This is pretty tasty.
Oh, yeah. It's not an everyday beer.
No, not unless like if you, that's your only beer you're gonna have every day, you know, and basically use it as a beer and a meal. Mm-hmm. It's heavier,
but see a bottle like that. You crack that open, and you and someone can enjoy that over a good meal. That'll give you 2 nice glasses of beer to enjoy with like a steak or a charcuterie plate. You know,
even like have one during dinner and then have one with dessert because it's got that kind of. Nice dessert, chocolatey niceness to it.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's see how much we can get in here the second time. I think we're actually going to be able to basically get like 2 little glasses each of this. Would be perfect. Make it a bit more head because my straight pour.
Dribble.
Yeah, a little more head. Not terrible. I'm not sure. Actually, can get the rest. Yeah. Get in there.
Give me that sweet nectar.
Not sure if there's. No. A little bit of kind of dark goo in the bottom of the bottle. A swish might have.
Love me some dark goo.
Been a decent idea. A fly on my ear or something? What the hell was that? Random mosquitoes in my home. Let's check out what people say. Actually, let's also put that up there. TrouDuDiable.com, which is TrouDuDiable.com. I'm not sure. I imagine my mouse would appear on the screen somewhere. Stupid thing.
So
can this really?
I'm gonna go with that. This beer has probably the best quote ever.
There's no English translation option on your page. Trou du Diable, people. That would be a decent thing to maybe do.
So the quote on the back says, "Donnez-moi une femme qui aime vraiment la bière et je conquerrai le monde."
Which translates to,
"Give me a woman who loves beer and I will conquer the world."
That is a pretty good quote.
From Guillaume II, 1859 to 1941. Emperor of Germany.
Really?
L'Allemagne.
That's Germany?
L'Allemagne. I believe, yeah. L'Allemagne.
That's Germany.
Yeah.
Weird.
So he was obviously the person that was the emperor before Hitler. That,
I don't think Hitler was really considered an emperor.
Well, after...
I guess he probably would have...
After the first emperor died, because...
He was the Führer.
The World War I ended, but the emperor went into exile. He wasn't killed. It was kind of part of the...
Was it the emperor? Wasn't it something else? I want to say he was something else, not the emperor. I don't think Germany had an emperor.
Oh, also the L'Allemagne.
But
L'Empereur de...
Can emperor in French be translated to something besides emperor in English?
Well, he was...
Could it just be like the ruler?
The Führer. But I'm pretty sure it was... I'm pretty sure he was an emperor. Oh, I'll Google it.
I could have sworn there was another name for it. I don't know. German ruler WW1. I stand corrected. Wilhelm II, German emperor. Kaiser. That's what I thought right here, and it was Kaiser Wilhelm II, the same guy. He was both the German emperor and the Kaiser. That's the name that
you were trying
to think of. Yeah. There. I wasn't completely wrong, but I wasn't right.
I believe Kaiser is probably the German word for emperor. Just like Tsar is Russian for king.
That could be. All right, I was getting to this. Rate beer. Not rate beer. That comes next. Untapped. 2,444, 4 to 4 range over there.
4 to 4?
4.04 out of 5 overall. That is a pretty high overall rating from the ones I want to say that's in the top 3 highest overall ratings I have seen on Untapped.
Oh, wow.
Which is impressive. Way over carbonated.
No.
Nope. Bought 2, so we'll try them at different temperatures. This try is closer to room temperature. He purchased that at the LCBO, that lucky bastard. That's got to be like the LCBOs in Ottawa might carry that.
And they do kind of have an across the bridge kind of agreement.
Yeah. North Bay's not that far. Well, it's far from Ottawa, but Quebec in general.
We can go to Temiskaming anytime you want.
It's
And they
close.
have.
Do they have a brewery in Temiskaming?
No.
But they have a bottle shop, maybe.
Well, no, but they have Dépanneurs where you can get any fucking beer that's generic. Like Trou du Diable is somewhat generic. There's Valkyrie Brewery. There's Trou du Ciel. All of those beers are available somewhat generically. Like, not super, but...
Well, they're like here, you go to any LCBO, you find all kinds of Ontario craft beer.
Muskoka.
You go to a beer store in Quebec, you're going to find all kind of Quebec craft beer.
Right.
Makes sense.
They're more mass.
And I don't know, like... I want to say, as far as places I've tried craft beer from, Ontario, obviously number 1. Quebec, probably number 2. BC is in there as well somewhere. I've had a decent number of beers from there, but I want to say it's probably Ontario number 1, and then Quebec. And Ontario and Quebec, it depends on the brewery, obviously, and the beer, but there's some incredible beers being produced in Canada. It makes me very happy.
I would agree with you that they're 1 and 2, but I would switch some spots. Quebec's been able to do their craft beer for...
No, I was saying that I've had the most by.
The most by?
I don't have the straight line access to Quebec beer.
No,
I go to the LCBO, your beer store anywhere, Ontario craft beer everywhere.
But I thought you said like the best.
No,
Ontario was the best, followed by Quebec, and then BC.
I want to say they're both pretty much like I can think of a few Ontario beers for sure that were like mind blowing. I want to say I've had more. That's the thing though, because I've had so many more beers from Ontario than Quebec. That I've had so many good beers from Ontario and not as many good beers from Quebec. You know what I mean?
I just find, even when I really do a deep dive into the Quebec beer, I'm rarely disappointed.
Hickson,
That's a good one.
Yeah. And thank you again, Hickson people, because every beer you sent me was bloody delicious.
This is a newspaper that's produced. I don't know how often.
Probably not very.
June, July, so every 2 months.
That's often enough, actually. Well,
and it's completely dedicated to craft beer. There's an article, are you buying craft beer for its alcohol content? Strong beer versus extra strong beer. There's all kinds, and it's not just all ads.
It was awesome. Marcel brought me this newspaper.
That's
completely in French, so it's been very informative and
I read it through.
Yeah, you bastard. You bilingual asshole!
Duolingo, motherfucker.
Catch up. You ready? Drinking the last. Not bad. About 15 minutes recording time. A little bit of editing in there. I think we're going to fall in the kind of new...
The new norm?
The new norm, which is, I don't know, like 13 minutes is kind of my new hopeful maximum.
Does he sit next to Cliff?
What?
The new norm?
The new norm would sit next to the new Cliff, I guess. He would. Cliff Flavin?
Yeah.
No, what's Norm's last name? Do you have his last name?
I don't know.
If there's a good chance a bunch of people watching have no idea what we're talking about right now. It's sad. Cheers. One of the best sitcoms
and the
all
worst
time.
is like everybody knows your name, but we don't know his last name.
Okay, Trou du Diable. Say the name of the beer.
L'Impératrice.
Yeah, L'Impératrice. I feel like I'm generally pretty decent with the French accent, but that particular word just... It's too much. Rating on this beer. I am going to give that a very solid fucking 9. That was a delicious beer, like I said. I'm not giving... What are you doing there? Is that a 10 or a 0?
No, that's a 10.
It could be a 0.
It's a 10 with a diamond.
Oh,
it's a diamond 10.
It's a diamond 10. Yeah. Unbelievably tasty beer. Now, like I said, the first couple drinks were kind of weird for me, and that's the only thing that I can really say takes it down from being a 10. You date things fine, ingredients fine. You made a very, very tasty beer, Trou du Diable. And that's going to do it for today's Daily Drink vlog. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much to Marcel for coming by and being in the video. If you liked it, then be sure to smash that like button. If you want more of my videos, be sure to smash that subscribe button. If you got some to me, put a comment in the box down below. Thanks again, and I'll be back with another Daily Drink vlog tomorrow. Peace out!
Peace.
Yeah. And that was actually surprisingly fucking tasty beer.
Oh, it was fucking delicious.
I was scared. Like I can't recall. There was that fucking the Black Knight from hell that tried to kill me. That's what it was. He got me scared of these Russian Imperial Stouts again. This one was like a comforting return to tasty.
That was a good beer. There's a reason why it was $18.
That really?